A father and his daughter shares a bond too close. It shuts out the world. Everyone calls it love until one boy dares to ask a question no one wants to hear. The film opens on a quiet but an unsettling note. Hannes and his 14-year-old daughter Kate shares a closeness that immediately feels different, deeply affectionate, tightly bonded and exclusive. They move through daily life with an ease that suggests years of emotional dependency. To them, it feels normal. To an outsider, it feels confusing. The audience is instantly placed in a position of an uneasy, not because anything explicit happens, but because boundaries are unclear. Kate and Hannes function almost like a unit. They joke, share private looks, rely heavily on one another emotionally. He treats Kate less like a child and more like a confidant. She, in turn, seeks his approval above everything else. When Anis introduces his new girlfriend, this balance is threatened. With her comes Mark, her teenage son, an outsider stepping into an already sealed emotional world. Mark notices immediately. Kate clings to her father. Hannes prioritizes Kate's feeling over anyone else. The girlfriend remains on the margin. With other might dismiss and close father daughter bond, Mark senses it's something more complicated. Much of the tension builds through Mark's eyes. Unlike the adult, he is not conditioned to normalize what he sees. He watches small moments, prolonged touches, intimate conversation that shut others out. Kate's jealousy when attention shifts. Mark grows increasingly uncomfortable, unsure whether he is misreading the situation or witnessing something emotionally inappropriate. His confusion mirrors the audience. Is this concern justified or it just projection? Kate reacts badly to the girlfriend's presence. She becomes possessive, moody, and withdrawn. Her behavior certainly shifts from childlike to emotionally territorial. Hannes, instead of setting limits, reassure Kate's exclusiveness. He avoids confrontation, unwilling to disturb their bond. Their avoidance allows this tension to deepen rather than resolve. And the girlfriend senses something is off but struggles to name it. When she raises concern, he dismisses them as misunderstanding, defending Kate and by extension himself. As their closeness leaves a little space for Kate to develop independence, she doesn't test boundaries because none of truly exist. The father, unable to tolerate the emotional distance, treats her not as a child moving towards adulthood, but as someone who must be held close to preserve stability. What looked like a care slowly becomes containment. And the film set this tension breath. No single moment is shocking, but together they form a pattern that feels increasingly suffocating. Love here is not violent or cruel. It's too present, too consuming, too afraid of separation. And that's what makes it unsettling. And Mark here finally voices what no one else. Is this normal? His question doesn't accuse, it unsettles. And this moment fractures the fragile peace. He reacts strongly. Kate feels betrayed and humiliated. And the girlfriend is forced to comfort doubts she has been suppressing. And the film does not offer any easy answers. Instead, it focuses every character and the viewers to sit with discomfort. After the confrontation, the atmosphere shifts. Conversation grows stiff. Physical closeness becomes awkward. Kate senses change but does not understand why. And Hannes is faced with a painful realization. Love without boundaries can harm, even when intentions are pure. And there is no dramatic explosion, no moral lecture, just distance, silence, and awareness. And the final scenes are restrained and unsolved. Kate and Hannes are still close, but something has changed. The rhythm they shared no longer fits the world around them. And the title, Out of Step, becomes clear. Not all relationships collapse loudly. Some simply falls out shrinking. And the film ends by leaving judgment to the viewers, asking not what is forbidden, but where the responsibility begins. Stories like this don't give an easy answers, only difficult question. And if this film made you pause, reflect, or feel uncomfortable in a way that stayed with you, then like the video, share it with someone who appreciates this meaningful cinema, and subscribe for more movie explanation. And thanks for watching the video.